Every time I go in these Home Depots, they play this music, like love songs from the 1980s or something. It's funny how the music, they just keep playing the same music over and over. They want you to live in the past, you know. I mean, if you really think about when you were a child, now if you were raised by both parents, that's a different story. But if you were raised by one parent, the system is messing with your mind the way it's supposed to be versus the way it is, or the way it should have been, or in other words, instead of having a biblical worldview, you're being reminded as a child what you learned from the music that you used to listen to. And I promise you, I've lived long enough to know the people who saturate their mind with the music. Not everybody, but for the most part, their doctrine is based on the world system. I know what I'm talking about because I used to love rock and roll. All of them. Van Halen, Ozzy Osbourne, all the rock and roll. AC/DC, all of them. I used to love that. I still like it, but I force myself not to listen because I know what it is. It's a program. When I cut the music off, everything changed. When I cut the music off, everything changed. That's the third ambulance I've seen today. Doing rideshare, that's the third ambulance. The third one. So that's a fractal. So that's either a precog or a postcog. So somebody had to go to the emergency room today, and I'll probably hear about it at work, or somebody online who went to the emergency room, or somebody I know, or somebody's going to the hospital. It might be a neighbor, coworker, online, something. That's three of them in a row. So it's either a precog that somebody's going to get a call an ambulance, or a postcog. And it's happening, three of them in a row. That is a big sign. And that's why I'm not doing a whole lot of repair right now, because I don't want to follow through with that. I got some plumbing supplies in the back, and I don't want to cut myself or get hurt, end up in the hospital. I'm gonna let that precog be a warning, you know. I promise you, I know what I'm talking about. You'll see. I'll upload this video where I saw three ambulances today, 3 in a row, and then tomorrow I'll upload a video or show a link that something about ambulances, because it's a fractal hologram. It's all happening now, right here. It's all happening now. Something's going on. What it is, I don't know. Something. I saw a bunch of guys on motorcycles doing wheelers, a bunch of them. Yeah, one of them probably had a wreck today. You'll probably hear about a motorcycle wreck today. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the real world, people. I was at Home Depot, I priced a sink $200 or $300. A toilet, $99. I got the floor, the shower wall. So it looks like I've already painted it. Looks like I'm gonna do some sponge paint. See, the flooring is free. I gotta figure out what cuts that, what I can use to cut that. And you know, I got this chair for free. That's like, that chair's probably $150. But I promise you, to see 3 ambulances in a row, there's something to that.